Okay? So we don't have to be, so the Africans didn't pray to God outside themselves, to rescue them or do anything like we do in Christianity. You are a living prayer. I guess that's the best way I can say it. But once you get a little bit deeper into the knowledge, prayer is about, you're always in communication with God or the universe, always. So you're never not in communication. And I know Christianity teaches something different, that like as if we can become disconnected and God no longer hears us, or God is no longer connected to us, and that's just not the case. So they started to teach this idea, one, of a male God, and the idea that this God was outside of its creation.
So he makes the point that people, our African ancestors, when they were being kidnapped, when they were being sold into slavery, when they were here in slavery, that they weren't praying to the Christian God initially. They were praying to whatever God that they believed in, from their tribe, most likely a Yoruba for the majority. And so they were praying to Oshun and Ogun and Chachua and all these other different gods that they believed in. And obviously their prayers weren't answered. Then they were conditioned into this Christianity, and they were praying to this God, praying for relief, praying to be freed. And the overwhelming majority of them who came in under slavery, born into slavery, died without this God saving them from the slavery and the harshness to which they were living in. So my point is, I don't care if you're praying to an African God, praying to a Levantian God, praying to a Roman God, a Norse God, a Chinese God. It doesn't matter what God you're praying to pray to any of these gods doesn't matter, because to pray to any of these gods is wasteful. It means nothing. It brings you nothing. Only thing it does is pacify your mind to be able to continue to suffer through the misery to which you are already suffering in. If you want to make a change, then that change has to come from you understanding how the laws of the universe work, how power really works, and how to rid yourself of the darkness that is around you and to embrace the light of your mind, the light of who you are, and the light of the universe that dwells inside you. Just as the Sufis teach that every drop of water in the ocean is not the ocean, but the ocean is in every drop of water. You are the universe, all dwelling inside you, and it's relative to what you do and how you think that determines whether or not you will be enriched with the knowledge of the universe and being able to then manifest whatever it is you desire. And as much as I study Hermeticism, there actually is a prayer that is in the Emerald Tablets of Thoth that I have done on many occasions, but most people don't understand it and think that it is a literal prayer to some 9 lords, when it is actually not a prayer to the 9 lords, but it is more of an understanding that those 9 lords are frequencies when spoken correctly, and those frequencies are the frequencies of the manifestations of the universe and how the universe functions. Ooh, that water cold. So it goes like this.
Unto thee comes a feeling, drawing thee nearer to the darker gate. Examine thine heart, and find if the feeling thou hast come from within. If thou shalt find the darkness thine own thoughts, banish them forth from the place in thy mind. Send through thy body a wave of vibration, irregular first and regular second, repeating time after time until free. Start the wave force in thy brain center, directed in waves from thine head to thy foot. But if thou findest thine heart is not darkened, be sure that a force is directed to thee. Only by knowing can thou overcome it. Only by wisdom can thou hope to be free. Knowledge brings wisdom, and wisdom is power. Attain, and ye shall have power over all. Seek ye first a place bound by darkness. Place ye a circle around about thee. Stand erect in the midst of the circle. Use thou this formula, and you shalt be free. Raise thou thine hands to the dark space above thee. Close thou thine eyes, and draw it in the light. Call to the spirit of light through the space-time, using these words, and thou shalt be free. Fill thou my body, O spirit of life. Fill thou my body with spirit of light. Come from the flower that shines through the darkness. Come from the halls where the 7 lords rule. Name them by name, I, the 7. 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9. By their names I call them to aid me. Free me and save me from the darkness of night. Untanas, Quertus, Chiatal, and Goiana, Huerto, Samveta, Ardal. By their names I implore thee. Find me from darkness and fill me with light. Know ye, O man, that when ye have done this, ye shall be free from the fetters that bind ye. Cast off the bondage of the brothers of night. See ye not that the names have the power to free by vibration the fetters that bind? Use them at need to free thou thine brother, so that he too may come forth from the night. Use them at need to free thou thine brother, so that he too may come forth from the night. Thou, O man, art thy brother's helper. Let him not lie in the bondage of night. Now unto thee give I my magic. Take it and dwell on the pathway of light. Light unto thee, life unto thee. Sun may thou be on the cycle above.
Now, some may think because you draw a circle, and this is supposed to be done at night so that you can see the darkness, that this is some type of witchcraft. Not understanding that when you apply the Hermetic principles to it, then the names that you utter are vibrational patterns or frequencies in order to change your perspective, change your mind to resonate within you. Much like Dr. Royal Rife is said to have discovered frequencies that cured people of cancer, cured 16 people before the AMA destroyed his research, destroyed his machines, and if you find somebody trying to sell one, it's a scam. But that those frequencies are the true frequencies. The frequency of the ocean right now, the frequency of the air, the birds, the frequency of the earth, that it is not magic. It is purely just a deeper spiritual science that most people try to embellish into some type of deity, when a deity is never required, a deity is never needed, because what dwells inside of you, it is all that is needed. But most people have been conditioned to look outside themselves to find enlightenment, to look outside themselves to find truth. And as long as you continue to look outside of yourself, and even those who practice the Kemetic sciences or the Hermetics, and they think that they are supposed to worship or give some type of allegiance to Thoth, you have missed the mark and missed the understanding of all the Hermetic writings and Hermetic understanding. As above, so below is to say that just as you are in the matter plane, you are in the spiritual plane. Just as one drop is not the ocean, but the ocean is in the drop, you are the universe at all levels of correspondence of as above and so below. So you guys make your own decisions out of it, how you choose. And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.